shock as alarms blared all around me. In a matter of seconds, my mom had come running down and switched all the lights on. She had a baseball bat in her hand, and she looked pretty scary. "Mila, oh thank God, I thought it was a break-in," she said as she lowered the bat. I stammered, trying to think of something quickly. I couldn't sleep. I thought I'd just come downstairs and grab a book to read." "Don't do that again, Mila. It would be better if you didn't leave your room at all at night," she said in a quiet voice. I just nodded and headed off to bed without saying another word. Okay, that was really creepy. Other than the fact that I was completely failing at my mission, I eventually found myself having a good time with her. I didn't want to like her, but I couldn't help myself. She was charming and funny. It would have been nice growing up with her around. The thought made me really angry too, and gave me the urge to confront her, but it wasn't the right time. My father was my priority, and I had to stick to the mission. On the last day of my stay, I was very nervous. My time here was about to end, and I still hadn't found the evidence. "Mila?" I jumped as Linda shouted from upstairs. "Can you get me some shampoo? I'm in the shower." I went into her room and handed her the bottle from behind the door. But as I was heading out, I noticed something.
India's hottest fashion sale is back. The Ajio Big Bold Sale. Fashion up for the festivals, India.
Something that looked like a folder peeking out of the drawer near her bed. My eyes widened as I opened it. These were the documents I'd been looking for all week. I grabbed the folder and hurried outside with my packed bag.
राकेश का यूज करो, राकेश काम कर रहा है.
I started asking questions, but I refused to tell him why I was upset. I stared at the house with tears in my eyes as he drove off.
Mama,
I would have had a nice
राकेश
life
का काम कर रहा है,
if
राकेश
only it were real. When I arrived home, my father greeted me with the joy of victory. "You're my little hero," he said as he looked through the documents I gave him. After my return, the court arrangements stopped abruptly. Linda knew that I'd taken the evidence, and she had nothing to go to court with. Now that my father was safe and my manipulative mother was no longer an issue, I thought things would be different between my dad and I. But I was wrong. The truth was, I couldn't blame him. How could he love me when I reminded him so much of her? After a few days, I was unpacking the bag I had with me at Linda's when I noticed an envelope inside. I opened